you're putting not just inside your body, but what you're putting on your body. Your soaps, your colognes, like is it all natural? That might be causing allergic reactions, that might be causing, you know, sicknesses you might not just dismiss as you're coming down with something like the regular flu or the regular cold virus. It might be something you're using like a soap or a conditioner. So you always got to be mindful and read the back of ingredients. All right, moving right along. So today's spotlight is on the one, the only, Killer Mike, born Michael Santiago Render in 1975, started going by the stage name Killer Mike. He's a rapper, actor, activist. He made his debut album on Outkast 2000 LP Stankonia. And later appeared on their Grammy winning single, The Whole World. From there, Greatest Hits album, Big Boy and Dre presented Outkast. And after that, as they say, the rest is history as far as, his musical career. Labels he's been affiliated with was Grand Hustle, Atlantic, SMC, Fool's Gold, Purple Ribbon in Columbia, Associated Acts, Run the Jewels, The Dungeon Family, Purple Ribbon All-Star, Bun B, LP, Peel, SL Jones, and T.I. So basically, while I'm giving this brother the spotlight is, very self-explanatory. He's always standing up for the cause for several years. He walks it like he talks it. Many people from Atlanta do. He's always creating opportunity. He has a general thirst to, change the world and inspire and motivate his people in any way he possibly can. And I think that fuels him to, continue to build those bridges and get us represented in the correct light. And, I don't think he's going to rest until he's one of those people that's just not going to rest until he's left his mark. And he's definitely left his mark. He's a leader to all capacities. Nobody's perfect, but I think he's very passionate about what to see change for his people and doing everything in his power to make that change happen. Whether it's speaking at an event, whether it's starting some type of drive or doing whatever he can, getting schools started, delegating with city and local officials. Going up, if he got to the White House, he definitely is the ambassador for the culture. And so that's why I wanted to give him his roses while he's still here. That's why I give everybody a spotlight on my show since I've been doing this. And I haven't been doing it long. I started this podcast in about June. I think I added the spotlight segment in probably like July or August. But he is definitely worthy of the spotlight, and you know, I think he is bringing about change, and he really means it. You know, because it's not nothing glamorous. There's no money in it for real. There's no it's not going to elevate your career. He's sacrificing a lot because with all the focus he puts on the movement, he can really channel that into his own career if he was a self-absorbed person, you know. But clearly he's not, and very thankful for all his contribution, and he, you know, is an inspiration. Even call him an inspiration, that's a kind of an understatement, because, you know, he is just, you know, the personification of what a black man should be. So he's definitely due all the respect and due all the praises. Thank you, Brother Big Mike. Hope he continues to trailblaze and keep opening them doors and, you know, moving forward and being prosperous and fruitful with the movement. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Warm round of applause for Killer Mike. Ooh, y'all, I am flying today. I'm just only at the halfway mark, like a little bit over a half hour. Wow, and I had all kinds of stuff to talk about. What did I do? I did a health and wellness. I started off with some Black history facts. I took some really long pauses. And I'm almost done now. Excuse me. Water went down the wrong pipe, sorry. All right, so health and wellness tip of the day is the health benefits of watercress. Watercress is a leafy green vegetable. It's has a very pungent flavor. It's peppery. It's really delicious. Great source of vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin C. It is nutrient dense. Also contains vitamin K. Aids in weight loss. Boosts your immune system. Improves vein health, so it regulates and circulates your blood. It can also decrease and regulate blood pressure. It can aid in reversing diabetes. So I can't never stress this enough. For Black people, all us Black people, melanated people, we are arguably, with our physiology and genetic makeup, we are the closest to plant life on this entire planet. Like our physiology mimics photosynthesis. So we need leafy greens in our diet. We need anything green, that chlorophyll, strengthens that melanin. On men, that helps, keeps you nice and virile. Gives you that stamina. For women, keeps everything operating and running smooth, regulates that blood flow on that time of the month, so no heavy bleeding when you incorporate leafy greens, especially watercress. Watercress is on Dr. Sadie's approved list for alkaline. And what do we know about alkaline? It destroys mucus, the number one cause of diseases. So, definitely keep some watercress in your fully stocked, and it's easy to grow it indoors. If you don't have property, you can definitely like grow that indoors, and it's so delicious. You don't really got to do nothing to it. You can like drizzle some olive oil on it, a nice crusty little, piece of bread. Of course, with no eggs and dairy, of course. Like I think they call them crostini. That could be the base. The watercress could be a base. Have your nice plum tomato, a little salt, a little pepper. Delicious. So that wraps it up for the health and wellness tip. And first time really ever, sometimes I don't know if I say the first time ever. I don't really have a speaking point. I'm just kind of being reflective today because, it's the day I entered this physical plane, another trip around the sun for me. So just really kind of been thinking a lot, and the conclusion I've come to is, I don't owe anybody anything. And in the same breath, no one owes me anything. And so you always have to keep that in the back of your mind. This world don't owe you anything. So why am I saying that? I mean, you can't place your trust in people. So if you never give them your trust to begin with, you can never be disappointed because you won't be expecting anything from them. So, you can't get set up for failure, or if you don't put your trust in nobody to begin with, you can never you get into your feelings and get heartbroken, or be like, dang, why they do me like that? Why he or she say that? It's like they don't owe you nothing. You don't owe anybody else anything. Life does not owe you anything. It can be extremely unfair sometimes. But you're not owed anything in this life. Just always should just keep that in the back of your mind. Nobody owes you nothing. Unless you had some type of business deal where you wrote it down in writing, this party will provide this, But just in general, nobody owes you nothing. You can't ever get upset with somebody for not responding to you the way you want them to respond to you. If you have an idea and they ain't feeling your idea, you can't get mad because they don't think it's a good idea. They don't owe you nothing. Women. Not picking on women, but when you up in the mirror getting nice looking, it's nobody owes you a compliment, to pay you a compliment. Nobody owes that to you, to walk up to you and say, hey, you look nice. You ever see somebody to get a brand new pair of shoes or some jewelry, and they just they talk with it, whatever they want you to look at, they just dang near punch you in the face if it's a ring, yeah, or oh, the clincher is the goal when somebody gets a brand new grill, and they just, everything is just so funny. They just want to show all 32 teeth just to show you their grill. Nobody owes you nothing. I don't have to give you a compliment. That doesn't make me a hater for not complimenting you. But, just going back to my original point that nobody owe you anything. I don't have to pay you a compliment. I don't have to tell you, you look nice. We get so hung up on, being validated sometimes. We go looking for the validation. And when, we give away the key to our